I'm Beth. This is News 6. We come to you today from Longfellow School in Fostoria. Fostoria is a city of about 17,000 people located in the counties of Hancock, Wood, and Seneca in northwestern Ohio. Fostoria developed when the two small settlements of Riston and Rome were united into one town in 1854. The town was named for the town's storekeeper, Charles W. Foster. Charles Foster, the storekeeper's son, was elected governor of Ohio in 1859. He later became Secretary of Treasury under President Benjamin Harrison. The Fostoria Glass Company came to Fostoria from West Virginia in search of a new supply of raw materials. The company changed its name to fit the town when they moved here in 1887. In 1920, the company moved back to West Virginia, but this time kept the Fostoria name. The McLean Library was built on land donated by Louisa McLean in 1913. In 1965, Arthur Kobish donated money for remodeling the building. The name of the library was changed to the Kobish Memorial Public Library to honor the man. The windows of the new building were made of onyx from Mexico. This was the first time that onyx was used for this purpose in Ohio. When Louisa McLean died, she left $2,000 to be used for a fountain. The fountain, although very beautiful, had very rusty pipes and had to be torn down when the library was remodeled. Now they are going to replace it with another fountain. And here's Lynette with more recent news of Fostoria.
Fostoria is in the process of making a new city park. There are 3 phases in the completion of the park. The first is to move the foundry sand from the foundry to the dump. Second is to move the topsoil onto the top of the sand. And third is to build the facilities. The site of the park is a hilly 33 acres. This, along with 8 acres of parking lots, brings the total lot to 41 acres. The largest single part will be the Performing Arts Center with an open-air stage. Other plans for the park include a toboggan hill and an ice skating rink for winter. A fundraising drive is being planned as well as a contest to choose the park's name. Fostoria Kiwanis are sponsoring this project. Now here's Yvette.
Public education in Fostoria had its beginning in a little log house built by the citizens of Rome in 1833. 12 years later, a larger frame structure was built for the growing school population. For several years, the Riston youngsters attended school in Washington Township in Hancock County. By 1845, the situation had changed to the extent that the people of Riston could and did set up their own school system. A select school was taught by Reverend Andrew Hayes of the Methodist Church in Riston between 1844 and 1845. Fostoria's first public school was opened on January 1st, 1856. In 1862, the school was divided into 5 departments: infant, primary, secondary, grammar, and high. The 5 buildings that were built between the years 1877 and 1893 have all been either torn down or a new modern school built to replace it or extensively remodeled. We now have 6 elementary schools, each named for a famous American poet. Our school, Longfellow, was built as a part of the 1939 building project for public schools in Fostoria. It replaced the old Sandusky Street School, which was built in 1890. The school was expanded in 1955 when a 4-room addition was made. Today there are 13 classrooms, a library, a combination art and music room, and a combination gym and auditorium. And here's Bob with what we are doing in our school today.
Students from the 6th grade at Longfellow have been working with primary students. They are drilled on numbers, play math games, and have math contests. The 6th graders have been making all the materials and planning activities. Each older student works with 2 primary students. So far the project has worked out well and everyone enjoys it. Our 2nd grade classes at Longfellow are studying the food and customs of people of other countries. They gave a program about what they learned, and they had people from other countries come to talk about the way they lived in their native country. Here at Longfellow, we are having a tree planting program. There are to be 35 trees planted in all. Up to this point, there have been 11 trees planted. These have been planted over the past 2 years. Some of the 6th graders helped to plant these trees, and more will be planted later. We received these trees from a concerned citizen. And now here's Holly with news about industry.
Fostoria is well known as a manufacturing center. Some of the factories are nationally known. The Atlas Company was founded in 1850 and is located on Route 199 just south of Fostoria. It is one of the first plants in the country to have an air cooling system. The main plant was built in 1964 and was expanded in 1970 to make more room for more machinery. The company makes crankshafts, valves, camshafts, and gears. The Union Carbide plant is located on Town Street. It manufactures many different carbon byproducts. The plant is made up of 3 sections. The Manal Mill is located on the corner of Finley Road and Vine Street. The mill was founded in 1886 and mills flour for baking purposes. The wheat used at the mill comes from the tri-state area of Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. The mill employs about 100 people. The Bendix plant is located on the corner of North Union and Jones Road. It is the largest plant in Fostoria and employs 1,600 people. The Bendix plant produces over 200 million spark plugs a year. Near the Manel Mill on Vine Street is the Seneca Wire Company. Here they make steel and aluminum wire. These are just a few of the firms that feel that Fostoria is a good place to do business. And now back to Beth.
I'm Beth for Holly, Yvette, Bob, Lynette, and Longfellow Elementary. This has been News 6. Have a good day.